What's Up Fool podcast, man. Welcome everybody back to the What's Up Fool podcast. We got Rodrigo Torres right here.
Yeah, man.
Lisa Esparza. Our guest, Jamie Kennedy, man. What's up, fool?
Oh, what up?
What up, dog?
What up?
I haven't seen this fool since Gotham's,
Get a
bro.
little
And he got butt naked in there, bro. Because nobody was paying attention.
Who
Remember?
did?
Jamie.
Oh.
Wow. I was getting naked before Bobby.
We way before.
Yes.
Before Joey Diaz, too, cocksucker.
pants would just fall off, right?
Yeah, man. What's up, Jamie, man? How you been?
Bro, how are you? I'm trying to think, how long have I known you?
A long time, bro. Like, I was mentioning you, like, when I was promoting my HBO special, they were asking me, who'd you start off with? Man, I started off at this dingy-ass place called the Natural Fudge.
Yup.
Cafe.
I found it at LA Weekly. I said, open mic. And I was dressed like Fosse Bear, my first time performing. I
Yeah.
saw the Mooney Twins there, bro.
Yeah.
They were killing, man.
Yeah.
My sons.
Ruben Quintana's big ass. Byron Keith.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're talking about back in the day. That's when I first saw you.
Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking like.
But I remember, I told a story that you told me that one time we were at the comedy store.
Yeah.
And you were hanging out, and you told me, hey, Felipe, did you know that Johnny Roberts died from the Natural Fudge? And I said, no. You should go say hello or say what's up. So I ended up going to the Natural Fudge, and when I got there, the wife of the owner was making out one of the cooks. Dog.
Gotta keep it going.
Barbara, right?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, you mean the husband just died?
Yeah, he died. He
And
recently died.
And she was already in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Fast
was
woman.
That was the first spot. That's where we would go. That was like the first.
Well,
hipster.
Alonzo Bowden.
Yeah.
There as well.
It was vegan. I keep telling people that it was a vegan spot, but I didn't even know it was vegan.
Before the craze.
It was down by the Scientology building
On
on
Fountain.
Fountain by
Oh, damn.
Vermont, and we used to go there. That was the only Tuesday night spot, and it was literally like the beatnik vibe, and it was 1991, and that's where I saw Andy Dick. Andy Dick did like one spot. I remember that, and he was like, "Screw this!" And the next thing I know, he was on TV.
Damn, like that.
You started in 91?
I started at 90.
Hanging out? I started in 94.
Yeah.
Because I was 94, 95. Because I remember my son was born in 94.
93.
93, right? So I had quit and restarted again. So I was off and on a lot, man.
But that was the general time.
Yeah. I remember because you used to ask me like where to get up and stuff. So that's why I had a little bit more seniority.
Hell
if
yeah.
you can believe that. You had
Yeah,
the same
man.
hair. Same
We used
hair.
to hang out with Al Berman. He was here on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Brian Holtzman, he did the podcast.
Hell yeah,
Holtzman, legend, Al, legend. These were all guys. Wow, I haven't seen Al for a long time. Wow.
We ran into Al. He pulled up next to us at a stoplight. Right?
Yeah,
That's how you
same car.
Yeah.
No.
That's how you guys met him?
No,
He ran it. We
He used
ran
to have
into
like a
each
Beretta or some big ass car.
Yeah, he was in an SUV. I think.
SUV, yeah.
But he pulled up, and then Felipe started, talking to him, and
Al
and I was
Bourbon
like,
fool.
Al Bourbon, I can't believe that guy.
I knew his.
Yeah.
It was funny. Like I smoke a lot of weed, dude, but I still remember people's old bits.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like on the way here, I was thinking about his old bit. Cause remember when we used to watch that cartoon, Life and Times of Tim,
Oh, hell yeah,
and
dude.
that little black transvestite used to come in.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was the voice.
That
Yeah,
was his voice. That was he used to do it first.
yeah, he does that voice. And then they changed you out of that or what?
Wait, I was never on a Life and Times.
No,
of
bro,
Tim.
that was not his voice. I kept telling you, Jamie
No,
Kennedy.
it's the voice of
I
prostitute.
originally did
Jamie
the,
Kennedy did the character first.
Yeah. Oh. So wait, they have a character like that?
They have
Yeah.
a prostitute who hangs out in front of his building that he's friends with, and
And
she
she talks
talks like this.
Hey, Jamie.
hey, baby, let me tell you.
Wow.
Remember that Biggie used to do?
Oh yeah.
But
I
it's
used
a
to
man
do-
who does the voice for
He
it. I
goes,
don't know who it is.
Jamie used to say that
But the show's over.
he'll be ordering chicken like outside wherever you lived in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And then this tranny be in front of him ordering like, y'all got chicken wings.
Yes, I'm trying to think of which character that was.
The black tranny.
Yeah, when I said, "Oh, when she running for president," like this was, I said we're gonna have our first transvestite president, and then she's gonna be like, "I like to talk about heads of state, foreign affairs policy." Oh yeah, I have to get the voice down. It's been a minute, dude. You gotta be careful what we talk about. Jesus, we're in trouble now.
I know, right?
Can't say shit, fool.
especially a black transvestite. Damn.
But yeah, that was back in the day. I used to do that.
Rodrigo Torres just got married, man. Congratulations, dog.
Thank you very much, guys.
What's up, fool?
He eloped.
He didn't tell nobody, bro.
No.
This is
You
our
got
parents.
He didn't even
married.
tell his lady.
Ah.
Did you pull an MC Poncho? You just
No. We've been
We
thinking
brought
about
out
it
her
for a
friends.
while. Nah, we've been thinking about it for a while. Just the time and all that, and had time. We don't want to get all crazy with getting a whole wedding thing going. So
You have that later, bro. Have
we
a
were,
big party
yeah, we were
later.
gonna
Invite us.
do it. So we just told our parents, and we decided Friday morning. We just shot out there.
Your dad
Friday
went?
night. Nah, dude, no one. Her sister, her brother-in-law went.
You didn't invite your mom and dad, or what? Just left?
No, we just told them we're gonna get married, and it's funny because mom was like, "You don't want to wait or anything? Well, good luck driving. It's
They
gonna be
even
cold
asked-
over there."
They even asked, we'll go.
No, they're all going. They're all like, "You're gonna get married today. You don't want to. I thought you were gonna have a party or something." I was like, "No, we just want to go." All right, well, drive safe.
Your dad
Didn't
didn't
you have
even-
to get like a marriage certificate 30 days before?
Come
We
on,
got
oh,
it.
we
already
Everything
got
in
it.
Vegas.
Okay.
We got
Oh,
it
you
that
did?
morning.
You
That
did
morning.
that day?
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
man. Willie
man.
Nelson impersonator gave it to him. You got married by Elvis?
No, dude. Elvis was like $300 extra. What? Right. So, but I thought it was gonna be cheesy, right? So I was like, "Nah, it's all good. We'll just do a normal
No,
one."
fuck that. He went to the fucking strip, got a cheap one.
No,
huh?
so we go there, right? We had our thing, and they had. He's like, "Hey, I know, we have a Elvis impersonator here. His name is Tim So and So. You want run? We can have it on the house if you want. Yeah, bring him over here." So we just did it. I'm not worth it, man. But he looked more like Roy
Rodrigo
Orbison.
looking for discounts.
I wasn't even looking for it. I really didn't want to do it because I thought it was too cheesy. But then he came there and we did it, and they offered it, and boom.
You just got married in Vegas.
Yeah,
but
Saturday.
it was
Saturday.
by the Dice Man.
How long?
That would have been
do it,
badass.
bro.
Hey, do you take this? I don't know. What do you call these things these days, right? Dish rag horse, but the game. Right? I'm sorry, lady. That's my act.
That was funny. That was a funny bit, man. They fucking like the Dice Man married you, but he has to be PC.
Oh yeah, it'll be a stretch, huh?
How long have you known your lady? You didn't meet her
4.5 years.
Oh, okay. You didn't meet her like that.
No. We get engaged almost 2 years, so it's like.
But yeah, they've been
Like
engaged.
Jamie,
and then
like
they just
I didn't know. Like I read your book, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Yes, bro. I didn't buy it, but I read it at the North Park.
Ah,
I'm
you
sorry.
stood in there.
I stole it, dog. I
Man.
feel like Richard Pryor. Owe you $1. No, I read it, and a lot of the stuff, man. I remember, like, I didn't know that. Cause I remember hanging out late. We used to go eat
Yeah.
at that restaurant that has a different name now.
Which one, bro?
Way in the back, bro. Way.
Was it health food one?
Fuck no. It was.
We used to go to health food one.
No, it was. Remember the one that's named after a restaurant, American Graffiti.
Oh,
Mel's.
Mel's. We
But
go to
there was
Mel's a
something
lot.
else before that.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Dude, that's how long we've been in the game. We used to go to Mel's on Sunset before it was Mel's. Yes, I
It was
remember.
me, you, Cynthia Levine,
Yeah.
Brian, Al,
Yeah.
and Freddie Soto.
Yeah, dude, Freddie, bro. Yes. Dude, we used to go all the time.
I remember when we saw you, man, on Scary Movie.
Mm-hmm.
When we
Scream.
Scream, my
Thank
bad.
you. Appreciate it.
He said
Appreciate
a
you.
non-parody.
Hey, that I did see.
I love it.
And
I
bought-
really love you, Jamie. I saw you on Scream, Scary, something. Go
When
ahead.
we saw you right there, I said,
Saw you on Titanic.
when we saw you on Titanic, bro, drowning.
No, but
That movie was shot in Mexico, by the way.
Ensenada, right?
Yeah, Ensenada. It was shot in Mexico, so a lot of those people who are drowning are actually Mexicans, bro. They're extras.
crazy.
Gilbert Escobar told me, bro.
The dancing
Do
cholo.
like this. So anyway, that's how long we go back, though.
And so
Yeah.
what's up with the book? What'd you read in there?
I read that you went to London to
I did.
for
I
acting
did.
class.
Yeah, I
And
did.
you wrote everybody a letter, all the celebrities,
Yes.
because your favorite dude was that guy from Three's Company.
John Ritter.
Yeah, he's
yes.
the man.
Yeah. Wow, you really. I
And
read.
then you wrote a letter to everyone, because you're trying to get fun.
Yeah.
You started eFund. You started eFund before eFund me.
Crowdsourcing.
I did
Crowdsourcing.
E-Fund before E-Fund in
You just sent letters, bro.
1993, and I wrote different famous actors and see if I could give me like $200 because I wanted to follow my dream. And somebody wrote me back.
You're lying. Who,
dog?
dog?
I forget who it was, but it was someone
William
very famous.
Captain
and
Kirk.
Somebody did. Like, damn, I should have read my book before I came here. You're gonna quiz me on that. But yeah, that was yeah. I wrote a lot of people. Dude, John Ritter was one of my heroes.
And we didn't know. I didn't know you were living in your car then.
Yeah,
even
dude.
when we were hanging out. I didn't know. We had Yorsi over here.
Really?
Yeah, and then Yorsi was telling us, yeah, man, I was living in my car. Remember that after I'll be the last guy hanging out, the last guy saying goodbye. Then I remember you did that too.
Yeah, I used to have a car. It was like an old white, like Chevrolet or something, and it had a nice back seat. So I had a futon bed pillow, like you lay out
A little mattress.
Yeah, and so I was able to take that from the front seat and put it through the back seat, and it had like a big back window, so it was enough room. So that kind of became at night my bed. And what was great is I had this mobile kind of home, and I was like, one night I would sleep in West Hollywood, the next Beverly Hills. I was mobile, baby. One time I was sleeping in Santa Monica. But I only did it for a few months, on and off.
Hey, he's a pioneer of that too. That's all over.
Yeah, I like
Everybody
that. I'm getting props for a lot of things. Transvestitism, sleeping in your car ism. Are you doing your dates? I'm so glad you're into the show.
His
She's
dates.
like
These are his
eggs,
dates.
milk, cheese, queso. What are you doing, lady? Commit to the interview.
These are his
We could have did
shows.
this shit on the phone. I did mine too. I already did that shit.
What are you
Ah.
doing, lady? Oh my God.
I'm only here part time.
Hey, you did
They
you
only pay me part time.
you did acting school in London?
Yeah, so I went.
What was that like?
Pre-comedy? Pre-stand-up?
No, I was talking about this with somebody the other day. So I started as a stand-up, and do you remember this place called the L.A.
Cabaret.
Yes. So check
That
this
dude's
out.
a dick.
Is he still
No,
alive?
not that guy. The guy that bought it afterwards.
Well, that was like
That was a spot, huh? In the 80s before everybody would.
yes.
Yes.
So what's cool is now is
LA Cabaret on Balboa.
what's fascinating to me is that people pay for stage time now, which is bizarre.
Bizarre, bro.
I don't understand how you
Or
do it.
bringer.
I don't understand why you would do it. Yes. One thing, I don't know, we're very lucky, whatever, but we got to perform in front of real people. But not always the time. A lot of times there were comedians, but 5 to 7 every day was an open mic. And after I flirted with it, like he was saying, you do a set, and then you don't do a set for 4 months, and then you do another one. You're scared. I was very scared.
Totally.
And then I went, and I said, I got to commit to this. So I would go there every day between 5 and 7. I would sign up and get the 3 minutes. And that's how I was like started as a stand-up. But the acting started coming out. People think I acted before I was stand-up, but no, acting came out of stand-up because people would see me. My first agent I got out of the Laugh Factory because I would wait every Tuesday, and I waited so many Tuesdays, and Jamie Masada's like, buddy, you wait so much. I don't know you, but you wait here all the time. So he just brought me in because he saw that I was always there, always waiting.
Wow.
And so then I started getting those like 3-minute spots at like 1 a.m. That's when comedy, when you go up at 1:30, there's still be a crowd, which is now it's happening again. But then I did all the comedy, and then I saw this program for 2 months to learn how to do Shakespeare, and I thought I should just do that because I should have that skill, and that's how I went over there. And it was quick, but I started as a comedian. That was a long story. I'm sorry. Do you
No
need
worries.
any more
I'm
dates?
impressed that you came back. I gave him all the dates.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you came back to the English question.
Why?
No, because you.
Oh no, I'm
it was
a big.
well-crafted.
No, here's the
long
thing.
story. It was
I'm
good. It was
all
like it
about.
came all the way back.
I'm always about finishing conversations. When I get up in the morning, I write down what I want to talk about
Yeah.
because people start to conversations and they never finish them.
Totally, dude.
Dude, I'm all about that.
He was like James Lipton.
What are we doing
Why?
here?
The people are chatting.
Oh, it's
while
a
we're
live
up here.
chat right now. From
Ain't that
YouTube
that guy
fans.
from Scream 1 and 2? I got a name, Recco. B.
This
Rizzle
guy
from the
we
boat.
have a blood over here. He's a blood. He goes, I'm baking back bean boo in my bubicle.
Dude, do you get paranoid about what you say now?
Nah.
See, you can. You know why? Because you have a box checked. Do you know what I'm saying? You're a Latino man, right? So you can get away with a little bit.
But my crowd they expect us. They know what they expect. But there's some people like the newer generation.
There's a newer
Latinos,
generation. Yeah, they're coming out.
But
like
I'm
Latinos who say Latino X
Like
to
they're
to
woke.
include all Latinos.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
those
group of 'em.
Latinos come with
Woke
Kleenex.
Latinos now, bro. They're coming
what do
at
they
me.
call? Are
No,
they
like-
emo Tinos?
Some of them are
Latinx?
emo, but
But that's different. But, you know, you have
Latinos.
hipsters. These guys are chipsters.
Bro, but you know, I can't say nothing because I'm a white guy in my 40s, and we're in a timeout.
But that's all it is, a timeout for right
We
now.
had
What's
a good
something
run.
you could say, like,
We had a
like
good
the,
run.
like that bit. The people will get offended now, huh?
Dude, I do jokes about, I do characters, like he knows me, I do all these characters. That's how I started in voices, and then I do like a voice now, like I do a black lady voice, and then I comment on the fact that I'm not allowed to do it, and then I do a joke on that, because it's like literally, you know, like I did it at the Belly Room like 2 nights ago, and it killed. I do it at the Improv, it killed, but sometimes you get the wrong crowd, and, you know, people get all like,
A college.
yeah. Oh,
you have to throw in a qualifier then.
but
now,
like,
too.
because I'm all,
Explain it.
yeah, it's like I'm not allowed to do characters because of, it's weird. It's a bizarre time. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
It is weird. It's annoying.
It's annoying. People get offended like for anything. I was hanging out with Momo Rodriguez.
Oh,
right?
Momo. What's he up to?
You know
fool?
you don't know that, fool, right?
Hey, Momo, what you been up to? fool?
Well, we
Hey,
went.
Momito. You got that
Momote.
dime bag, son? Hey, I was with my boy Momo.
So when I saw him, man, I was really like in the mood, like not to talk to anybody, right? So then Momo started walking towards me, and I look at him. I was like playing around like Michael Scott when he told me, no, 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 no. But he came laughing at me. So I sat next to him, and we started joking around about the event. And then some girls started talking. Then it turned political. And I said, yeah, millennials love that word right there, triggered.
Oh.
And powerful.
It's problematic. You've been
Problematic.
called problematic before. Yeah.
Problematic.
Yes, I've
Have
been
you
called
What's
heard that?
problematic.
What's
that's
that?
Like, that's like he's part of. This is said by Latinos.
I was called a cisc.
It's
or a
also
cyst.
said by black people about other black people who might not be as woke or might be doing something that's embarrassing. It's like, okay, that this person is of our group,
Do you know-
but he's doing something or saying something that is out of.
Can I
He's not politically correct.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
And you tell me if you disagree. Woke comedy is comedy that's not funny.
It's like a TED talk.
Yeah,
This is what a TED
woke
I-
comedy is not comedy.
No.
I saw
Right.
one the other day. Like I was going through my, I don't know what
Sorry.
happened, but there was a woman talking, you know, and I don't know. Okay, I'll give it a chance. But then she went to this and this, but then where the punchline was supposed to be ended up being like a gospel, like something you would say in
lecture.
church.
Scripture.
Like, and God spoke to the disciples and said,
Whoa.
"Give me grapes."
What
but
were you
throw in
watching?
No, but she wasn't
Grapes
being,
of wrath.
she wasn't being a Christian, but she was actually giving like a TED talk type of thing. But everything was, people were laughing at her little jokes that were not really that funny.
Well, comedy
from
put
New
you to
Zealand?
sleep.
You're right, it was woke comedy.
No, comedy is supposed to make you offended to the point where you're not supposed to laugh, and that's why you laugh.
Exactly.
I do this all the time. I say comedy club is our safe space, right? It's nuts. This is crazy.
Like I did a big show, and I was just supposed to do like host a place. But then when I got there, you're not hosting. Okay, you just do 5 minutes, just 15 minutes in between. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, it was like their
Then-
first event.
Then
They were
it
cutting
turned
time
into
for
5 minutes. Then just go up there one time. So I went up there one time. I did my old bits. Then some girl got offended because there was a guy. There was like I was trying to get the crowd going. There was a white dude. There was a sea of Mexicans, bro. First of all, they could be Salvadoran, they could be Cuban, Peruvian, you know. But I am not an anthropologist, you know. They were to me. They were all Mexicans, bro. They were all Mexican, bro. I'm not an.
I'm glad I can't say that.
You know, I don't work for Ancestry.com, you know.
Yes.
We don't have time to get to pass out, you know, cotton swabs for everybody.
Yes.
For me, it was just a sea of Mexicans, bro.
They'd still show up from the
Like,
same
there was,
region.
there was a
anyway,
piñata
DNA-wise.
in the back, a cockfight, bro. But there was one white guy in the front, bro, looking creepy as fuck, right? And I said, man, did somebody check this guy for a pistol, a gun, an AK, right? Then some girl got offended for him.
Oh.
Yeah, on behalf of
On
Everybody's
behalf of
always
him.
On behalf of
On
somebody
behalf
else.
of him.
She was offended that
This
she thought
place
that he was
supposed to be a
offended.
Yeah.
place where we all could become one. First of all, bitch, how you gonna be one when it's all Mexicans?
Yeah.
Transformers.
I could count how many black people were there. They were all
You made
performing.
a reference to like shooting up a place or something like that. The
Like
one
a
white guy there.
Like
white
that
guy
doesn't
shooting
happen.
up the
A
place.
joke.
Yeah.
Which is a stereotype.
Right.
But then I do try to do a joke. Stereotypes exist for a reason.
They're
Founded on reality.
exaggerations,
Well, no, it's like I do
uh,
this character,
Exactly.
I do like a gay character, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I do the whole thing of like, I'm not, somebody said to me, you know, not all gay guys talk like that. And I go, you're correct. But a lot do. I mean,
Not me,
But the
though,
way
dog.
that guy came up to you, like most gay guys do, the most. I guess when there's like a male and female, the one that's like the dominant one speaks like that. You know, we don't all talk.
The
like
bear?
that. They don't call me a bear.
Not
The
all
top.
of
Someone
it.
called me a bear the other day, bro.
You-
A little bear, a
You
teddy
fall
bear.
into that
Hey,
category.
Hey, do you ever get
except you're not
support
gay.
though?
Go.
Do
There
any
you-
gay guys
There
come
you
up to
go,
you?
putting
oh,
labels on me.
no,
I
gay
talk
guys.
like that. I
Gay,
do.
oh, tons. Gay guys love me. Trans love me.
That's the
They all
thing.
come to
Dude,
the
yes.
show.
Black
people.
people.
love me. Mexican people love me. It's white people that are annoying
Yeah.
because they are the ones like, cause you know what it is, bro. It goes deep. They didn't grow up in the city, okay? He grew up in the city. I grew up in the city. I took the subway. I met everybody.
Yeah, I've seen people.
So I didn't grow up where it was just white people. I grew up with everybody.
Sheltered,
So
a
so they
bubble.
don't know, and they're like, "Am I supposed to do this? Am I not supposed to do this?" Do you agree with that theory?
Yeah, well, it seems like the Latinx kids are acting like, you know, little
go-
concerned white ladies.
Latinx.
now.
There you
What the
go.
fuck?
See,
What is
see,
Yeah, this is a new
when
thing.
I would do a show, I would say like, with all my Latinos, that the whole world would clap, even females. But now, right?
That's crazy.
For reals, right? Like even when I said where my Latinos at, they know that I'm talking about Latino women
Right.
and Latino men. But now these new Latinos are saying Latinx to include everybody.
Right, because in the Spanish language, you have masculine and feminine words. And so
Yeah.
Latino would apply to a man, Latina would apply to a woman. But if there's a group of
Yeah.
even all women and just one guy,
Yeah.
the word becomes Latinos.
Like you know who will get offended right now?
And that's what they don't
Who?
like.
At the Jamie experience,
Who?
Experiment.
white people.
Experiment.
yeah.
Well, thank you.
Experiment.
Appreciate you knowing
You know
my
what?
career. So I was in Scary Movie.
I saw me and
I was
Ivan.
in the Jamie Kennedy excrement. Thank you, Felipe.
If I was on it, I would remember.
Thank you, Philip. Appreciate you, Frederick.
Speaking of Philip, anyway, so white people would have got offended at this real bad right now, especially liberals. When Jamie Kennedy had that episode where he got a bunch of homeless people and brought them over. No,
Yes.
he went to Home Depot and got a bunch of Mexicans.
Remember that.
And they fucking invited him over, bro. Not to work, to be part of his birthday party.
Yes, that was a sweet one. It was all Mexican dudes that I got at Home Depot.
But people
and
would-
I paid them
liberals-
to be my friend, and they were sweet. We had a whole thing. We
So
had,
to
we had
work.
a pinata.
And they got paid, right?
Yeah,
Pizza
yeah.
party.
You really
Yeah.
picked up real
Yes,
guys who
yes.
were waiting for a real
100%, and they were like,
They probably got paid well that
Tripping.
day.
it
Huh?
was,
dude.
and they were on
That's
TV. It was
What a
so-
treat.
It was fun.
That's good.
But it's
People would have get offended by that now. Like somebody
no,
was,
that was a
no,
positive
now
one.
I know, but now
Somebody would
Here's
get
the thing: is
offended.
James
I don't
Kennedy
mind
for
offend.
president.
I don't mind offending people. I don't care. I enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
I just hate that. Like if you say the wrong thing, you're fucking yanked.
Right.
Like they're pulling dudes out.
Yeah, man.
They're yanking people out of the fucking wood, man. Like,
Sometimes it's out of context too, though, what they say
Oh,
and what
yeah.
they put
oh
out.
fuck! So
It's
it's
like,
like,
what the fuck?
but I think
Triggered words.
it's gonna come. Like honestly, bro, you watch. We're gonna band together. Comedians are gonna band together because even though there's all types of different comedians, like there's some that may, within the community feel certain woke or non-woke. We're all gonna have to, and I think it's happening because we want that free speech, and people are going cuckoo.
It's gonna start. You know what? We're just gonna start charging more money to get in.
Dude,
That's
You gotta
not
stop putting stuff
bad.
online.
Yeah, it'll keep
You gotta
people-
stop
it'll-
letting writers review your
it'll-
show and quote jokes.
I hate
You
that.
gotta stop letting
Yeah.
Who
like
does
all
that?
those things.
Russell
People
Peter.
on the net,
sometimes
dude.
people will come and they'll want
I
to
was
write
on-
about it on their blog.
Oh,
or whatever,
yeah.
you know?
Oh, they're still in
We deny all press requests
When I
for
was on Last
reviews.
Comic Standing tour,
I never get those requests.
when I was on
Sucks, man.
when I was on the Last Comic Standing, I was on the Last Comic Standing tour. There was a woman in the front, and she had her notebook, and she was taking
Homes
notes
Depot.
of the whole movie.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
The Homes Depot.
That's right, bro.
Wait, so when you're on Last Comic Standing, what happened?
There was a lady in the front, bro, reviewing the whole show.
Uh-huh.
And then at the end, Tommy John again started bagging on her. And the next day, she said that some bad stuff about him. You know, he was on too long. It was horrible.
But she wasn't lying though.
Wait, so take me through. After what was your first pop out? Was it Last Comic Standing? Because I remember seeing you on that. But you were doing other stuff
you
before
did
that.
I was on
Weren't you on a show?
I was on a show called Ken Locos, bro.
Oh, that was a stand-up show.
Stand-up show, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were on a sitcom.
No, just recently I was in Superstore.
Yeah, he's had a small recurring role in that.
That's awesome.
I was a recurring role called.
Now, did you go? How far did you go on Last Comic?
I won.
You
that
thought
shit.
you won?
I
Yeah,
won.
yeah. I thought you did. I wasn't sure. It was like 1 or 2.
It's 2007.
2007. I thought it was 10. When I won.
God, yeah.
What am I thinking?
That's what I was looking at.
Hold
you
on.
going down.
Add
She was
that,
looking at me like she was riding.
add that to the list.
Wow,
Right there. Right down.
2010.
That's probably her first slip ever.
Hey.
Trying to convince me and shit.
Wait.
With the little wheat con, looking like a little
You
mouse.
won in
Put it in
2010.
Superman heat vision, dog.
Yeah, 2010. Why was it? Maybe
Yeah.
I was thinking 7 years,
No,
but that's
season
not even
7.
right either. That
Yeah.
Wait,
Season
was I
7.
on the? No.
Yeah.
Season
I was
7.
on though
Okay.
when somebody was on.
Not you.
Fluffy.
Yeah, Fluffy might have been.
Gabriel
on.
Iglesias.
When you guys were in the house?
No, I was
Before
like a
that?
guest judge one time. Wait, yeah, Fluffy was on, not when you were on though.
Yeah.
God, that show has helped so many people.
Season 7.
Yeah,
That's why I
dude.
said that.
Now, after you won that, were you just beyond touring, beyond?
We went on an 85 city tour immediately right after.
That's awesome.
So that was badass. Some of these theaters, man, I probably will never go again.
No.
Which was the one in Colorado in the middle of the fucking snow. It was called Vice. Or I forgot the name.
Vale,
of the city.
Colorado?
Vale.
Not
Vale.
Vice.
Vale,
Wow, that was a lot
Colorado.
different. That was-
Well, I mean,
Vale,
Vice, Colorado.
but now it's Vice, Colorado, pretty much it.
Vale, California.
Homes Depot.
Colorado.
Why? I'm looking at the camera. You guys are looking there. Okay.
Oh, I'm looking at you guys.
What's up, fool? Rodrigo Torres.
What's cracking,
So
dog?
after, tell me more about Elvis, bro. How do you do it, bro? Hey, you want to get
He's
married?
all, does it matter if I invoke God in there? Are you guys good with God, or should I not invoke God? I'm like, go for it, invoke God. Oh, thank you very much. All right, cool, check. All right, you guys got rings. Oh, you don't got no rings, huh? You guys want to buy some rings? I'm on, nah, dude. We're going to pick up our rings next week. They're on layaway, dog. No, but he's all right, cool. Mr. Rodrigo, okay, let me do this in my head real quick. Rodrigo, would you take this woman, rock train? All right, cool. Yeah, let's do it, man. You guys ready or what? And it was cool. Just real quick. It was super
So
quick.
he talked like Elvis while he was doing.
Yeah, had the
non-Elvis
rings and everything.
Thing.
And I guess he told us about this place called the Pepper Mill where everybody goes for breakfast
Oh,
and lunch,
dude.
a local place.
Best.
He's all, yeah, man, you guys got to go there. But he was like a pitch man. I guess he gets $10 per
He gets
person
a
or something.
kickback.
Yeah, he's all, it's real cheap, man. But it was not. Anyways, it was real good. But yeah, so he was cool, quick, and all wearing all dark. I don't know, man. It looked like he had a wig, but they said he had a wig. But I was like,
Touch
dude,
it like Randy Quaid.
yeah, I gave him a little, nah, fuck no, dude. I don't want to fuck that fool to body slam me. He was like built like the honky tonk man. It
Wow.
was real quick, dude. It was cool.
So you did it there,
Yeah, right there
and now
on Las
you-
Vegas Boulevard.
You
man.
live with your girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You guys live together now?
Yeah. Well, during the week we stay there, and then during the weekend we stay at our house when I'm here. So,
Her house with her parents?
yeah, in Brea.
But it's two houses, or you have
No,
to
one house.
So you have to walk around with your underwear and high five the dad?
I never walk around with my underwear anyways, but yeah, with my robe, man. So
So is
yeah,
that
dude.
going to be your setup now?
For right
Like,
now.
for-
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that's
It'd be
crazy.
like the Romanos, bro.
That's crazy. I could not live with any parent figure ever.
Hell no, I don't want the whole world
my
to
But
know
it's
how
mom,
far.
but
like,
it's
that's-
funny though because I had a friend that my buddy in the DA's office. Oh, dude, bro, you can't be leaving. I'm like, listen, if I didn't have a house to where to go, then that would probably be an issue. But like some people feel locked down underneath
Yeah.
somebody's roof. But yeah, we don't give a shit. It's all good. That's how it's been going on.
It's a big ass house.
Yeah, it's a big house. Dude, 4 bedrooms,
How many bathrooms?
2.5 actually.
You have your own bathroom?
Yeah,
Good, man.
everything's cool.
I had to be waiting for the dad to come out and shit. Sit
Who
down.
said the daddy?
Toilet all warm. 'Cause if I was a dad, I wouldn't allow it, man. Because I like to walk around like a fucking wrestler, bro.
I know it's hard.
For real, bro.
You do anyway, though.
There
You
you
answered
go.
the door the other day in your underwear.
No, well, that's how you always used to be because he was like, he used to do it, but he doesn't do the joke anymore. Where he'd be like homeboy from Blood In, Blood Out, dude. Like when he's all snitchy, hey, there's gonna be something going down at Zodi's, Holmes. He finally did it one time at Tortillas and it fucking destroyed it. And he didn't do it. He did it like a year and a half.
You want some George?
But he's always been. He would walk around with us when we were Ivan, Vinny. He'd be in his underwears. All right, I'll be right. I'm gonna take a shower, dog. I was like, take a shower, dog. Yeah, on the phone talking like that. When 9/11 happened, you were walking around with your underwears like that.
Fucking Roddy Piper with my blue underwear, bro.
Where's Tortillas? I remember that.
Wild Coyotes now. No, that's in
Montebello.
Dude, I think I
Poplar.
remember that
Beverly
spot.
and
Poplar.
Yeah, bro.
Across the street from the Beverly Hospital.
Tortilla.
That was a $50 gig.
Tortillas.
That place had a lot of names, man. I think the first
did
time I
one
saw
with
you,
Gotham,
man, on anything, you were on some MTV van commercial.
Yeah, dude, that's broke me.
That's what I said. That's
That
the first time
broke
I saw
me.
you, and then one time I was all high. No, they're not high, but you
You
were.
smoke weed?
I thought you were the guy from Beck.
Oh, he looks like Beck. He's got
Beck.
that.
No, that would be Beck. He goes, I thought you were the guy
No, you
from
were-
the guy Beck.
I'm a dependent dog.
That's Beck.
I'm a loser.
The Beck
baby.
Show.
You
The
thought
Beck
Beck,
show.
I was Beck.
Shape
You
me.
was the
So
guy.
that was your first. That was your first break.
This fool, dog.
Yes.
Your first
so,
cash.
Dude, that came from comedy. A comedian who I can't remember right now, but it's in my book, got 5 of us an audition for a test spot for El Pollo Loco. The crazy chicken.
I think one of them must have been that chubby comedian.
Huh?
That chubby comedian. He used to do a bit called this guy was funny, bro. But he had a bit about he was chubby. He goes, you ever heard of James Dean in that movie?
Oh, Eric Edwards.
Eric
yeah,
Edwards, he
yeah,
was one of
yeah.
the guys.
He was one of he was the first guy on the circuit to really blow up.
Yeah.
He was in Problem Child. He was in a lot of stuff. But then somebody got us an audition, and then from that, I didn't get the El Pollo Loco, but then I got the Vans. Then that went led to another van. So it was, the dude, the Vans was like paid my, was like that. I went from 0 into like having like $6,000, which is a lot of
Fuck
money.
yeah,
It's
dude.
a lot of money now.
He slept in a Cadillac now.
Long black Cadillac.
Hey, bro, remember we used to go do that the potluck with Big Fat Chewy at the Comedy Store?
Oh, yeah.
He used to put everybody's name in a little fucking jar. dog.
Yeah.
How bad was that, dude?
Dude, I remember
That's open
back
mic, right?
in
Mondays?
like, what, dude?
You would have to write
Sundays.
your name, bro, and you better make sure that when they peel it off, they don't rip your name off, bro.
Wait, is Chewy with us anymore? No.
He's still alive.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he's just
good.
not at the comedy.
He's not at
store.
the store. Dude,
No.
Chewy was cool.
Yeah.
Playing music and
Dude,
shit.
Chewy used to take our little thing and be like, that's why I tried to be homies with him, because he would like, you're right. You
Yeah.
rip half your name off, they go, Jamie Kennedar. And if they say it wrong, you're like, it's me, Kennedy. You're like, nope, it's Kennedar. Like, you got it, dude. That's so funny.
Because they will put your name at the potluck like that, bro. And then you try to make your name right so they won't rip half your name off.
Dude, I remember, and it would be,
Old school.
I heard, well, it seems more
Analog.
probably packed now, but I remember I would go up, I swear I would go up
One.
later. I think it would go up at like 2, and it would still, I think, am I crazy to think that the store used to go till 4 a.m.?
Yes,
Am I
because,
crazy?
Yeah,
because
dude.
the
It
potluck
did.
on Sunday was potluck. Like it was
And it
a-
would be
With
jammed.
pop-ins.
It was a potluck with a bunch of little fools going, like a young comic going up, but then all the regular would go
Yeah,
up from
Paul Mooney.
the
Yeah,
good times.
yeah, oh
They would get
yeah.
the good time from 8 to 10:30.
Yeah.
Then the potluck will continue after that.
Yeah.
And then you're back at 1.
Yeah,
There you
and
go,
then
dude.
but people would come in regulars and do like 20 minutes and destroy, and then they would bring. I remember I had this shirt. It was like amoebas on it. Remember the early 90s, like looked like Paisleys. And I went up and they go, give it up for Vanilla Ice's. I can't say the word brother because you can't say nothing anymore. Special needs brother. That's what they would do.
You ever like had a set at the potluck and then somebody went up and they're like 4 hours?
No, I remember one time I followed James Stevens III.
He was good.
He destroyed. And he did like an hour and a half, and I had to go up and do 3 minutes. People literally, I got a minute and a half. They just got rid of me. It was
the
so
hook.
hard. Yeah, he was incredible.
People don't know, bro.
What's
Somebody bumps you, you're going to come back there and do 3 minutes, bro.
3 minutes, bro. My first time I ever got bumped was at the Laugh Factory by Rodney Dangerfield.
hey, you know?
And I was on
That's a
my
good one to get
I
bumped
know,
by.
isn't that incredible? Like, cause I feel bad when I bump people, but I tell them that story because I was auditioning for Comedy Central for like Premium Blend, and he came in, he did 6 minutes and just destroyed.
Blaze the room, you know?
And then I just had to go up. No one knows me, and you just bomb. But this is a good one to get bumped.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's tight.
That is crazy. Hey, no.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Dude,
working
we
the two
started.
brackets.
We had a lot of history, dude.
There was a comedy contest that I always tell my friends that I won only because all my friends showed up for the projects. Remember the Acapulco
Dude, Acapulco wasn't bad.
on Hollywood?
Yeah. Tony Roma's at Universal City paid $50 and a meal, and we used to like negotiate. Remember Dave Garrett?
I know
He
Dave
was the
Garrett.
lawyer, and he would negotiate like an extra side. He was in law school, and he was also a comedian.
Get a
He
little
was like,
sidebar here.
He's like, you got a sweet potato, like he wants a cream spinach too. Let's throw that in. Like literally would negotiate. But those were like, dude, those are the gigs, man.
Well,
$50 and food.
When
Hell
my wife
yeah,
and I got married, we stood at this hotel on our wedding night. We stood at a hotel in Venice Beach, no, Marina Del Rey. And I'm walking, and I looked to the left, and I told my wife, you know what? I think I did stand-up comedy here. Cow's End.
Cow's End was the shit.
Was it
Dude.
called Cow's End?
Yeah, Cow's End was
upstairs, right?
Oh,
bro?
it was dope. Cow's End, I used to perform. Yeah, dude, we did. It was good. See, people back in that day, that was coffee houses. So imagine a New York coffee house where comedy was like got hip in the 60s. That's what LA started to have. But they didn't have Starbucks, right? there
Greenwich
was no
Village style.
Starbucks.
There was
Yeah,
no
it was all
Starbucks.
Greenwich Village style. So we would do it. It was either the store, the factory, the improv, which is very possible to get in.
Improv was harder.
Hard. Everything was so hard. So you had all these coffee houses, and then they had a circuit, and that got good. And we were starting to get known on that.
Yeah, man.
And it was like then agents started coming out to there and then bring us to the big clubs. But we had to create that. It
Yeah,
was
man.
good.
But you have to sign your name, and then after a while, man, if your friend was running the room, you go up first. If not, you're last.
Yeah. Yeah. It was totally a different time.
So then what happened, bro? You got married?
Not married.
Never got married?
No, why'd you bring that up?
I don't know. man.
I've never been married. How many times you been married?
Once?
Once. This is your first time.
Yeah.
I honestly do not. The reason I've never been married yet is because I was driving over here thinking about this. Because I didn't want to have divorces, right? So my parents were married for 60 years.
60.
That's insane.
Hallelujah.
And if you talk to someone
Jamie?
like Dr. Drew, he'll say, like, you don't want to live up to that because that's an incredible expectation. Now, they probably should have been divorced a lot because they fought a lot.
Damn, that's a lot of fights, huh?
But, oh, dude, tons.
60,000.
Tell us about one.
Just, dude, everything. They
I
fight over the
remember
stupidest shit.
this
They
fool was-
fight over forks.
Jamie had a bit about his father yelling at him,
Oh.
reading a newspaper. Jamie?
No, my dad used to go like this. This was my sex talk. My dad would say, "Hey, Jay," he was from the South. He sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. He'd say, "This is my first bit." He'd go, "You go out that little girl last night, boy? Well, she's a cute little girl, isn't she? Did you?" That was my sex talk. He would use sounds. He go, "Did you?" She had nice. He would never use bad words.
Or his father.
Yeah, exactly.
That was his bleep?
Yeah. So because I thought I would be divorced because I was traveling, I was, going to different places, I was a little bit of a hoe. So, and I just thought,
For reals?
yeah, what do you mean for reals? Yeah, I mean, if you're on a different movie set or you're on a different city doing comedy, I mean,
Movie sets.
yeah. So you start,
You stabbing up a lot of chicks in that car?
huh?
Stabbing? We're stabbing now?
You got it. You can't say that.
You don't have a penis, it's a shear.
It's a shank.
First we're
Yo.
piping, then we're stabbing.
Yeah,
Throw a little pipe.
I think that's what Elvis told him.
Did you stab her? Did you stab her,
That's
home?
what Elvis told him. You know, stab that in her.
Hey, go in the world, you know?
Come
Rah,
back,
rah, rah.
come back to the Chevrolet. I think I did like have a little session. one time.
Motherfucking bayonet right here, eh?
Can you say it? Imagine if you said that. Oh,
I'm gonna
fuck.
bayonet that bitch.
You stabbing
You
up.
don't know this, but the redcoats are coming.
Let's get one in real quick.
He's meaning a flesh knife. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Are we gonna get in trouble for
Giving her that
Aren't
piece.
you paranoid? I'm paranoid.
Nah, you giving her that pink steel there, Jamie?
Look at this guy right here, man. Little Jamie, he was like, yeah, that's right. One time I tell people I opened up for you at the Long Beach Laugh Factory. You were performing there. When I went outside, your girlfriend was selling your merch, Jennifer Love
Yes,
Hewitt.
yes.
And I was like, you know what? It gets better. Life doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite the lady.
For at that moment when I saw that, I said, you know what? He made it. Eh?
Did you
But
think?
then you would tell that story about how many times you almost went out with her.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking funny.
Wait, which was the story about?
the
what?
one when you were talking to her and then John Mayer came over and spanked her.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
And that shit made me
Ouch.
laugh, dog.
It's okay if John Mayer does it.
I was like, he's a John
Yeah.
Mayer, bro.
Yeah. I tried to. I forget the whole story, but I was trying to like hook up with her multiple times, and then.
You're trying to get one in, bro. He was
And,
on
John, and I
fire.
was like, hey, and John Mayer's like, what's up? And like,
Swoop.
scooped it up. And another time I was talking to her, like, Backstreet Boy, what's up? Like, scooped it up. So I was always getting blocked.
You finally got it though. Shit.
Yes, we had a nice run.
Little rendezvous.
Yes,
Right.
we had a beautiful. She was very sweet. She sold my merch. She was very sweet about it. I
That's
can't
very
really,
sweet for somebody who's so well known to be sitting there.
Hey,
and,
look,
like,
I
to
would
do
be.
that for
I would say
your
it's sweet if
boyfriend.
Felipe sold my merch. I
No,
mean,
I
Jesus.
know, I
mean,
know,
I
it
mean,
is very
anybody
sweet.
sells merch is sweet, but for someone like her, but she really
Back
wanted to
then,
do it.
bro, we sold DVDs.
Dude, she bedazzled them. She bedazzled some of my
course.
DVDs,
Oh, I'm sure.
and it was
dude.
extra.
Yeah.
So, but eventually she got tired of that job.
People were like this, looking at the photo, man. She was never Malibu's finest. Why is she holding the DVD?
She is Malibu's finest.
People would push me out of the way, to take a picture with her. And I'd be like, back of my, go to my website. Wow, dude, I remember that. We used
That
to go
was
down there.
funny, dog. When you said that, cause that's real jokes, bro.
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
dude.
That shit came from real life.
Yeah.
That's like Rob Diggle.
Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle.
bro, had the funniest bit. He's something about I don't know how I'm a kid fucking I love, but you gotta listen to it. He has a bit about him liking his neighbor and doing push-ups every time she passes by, or every time she passes by, he'll try to make a fucking swoosh shot.
Sink a little jump
And
shot.
then his neighbor, his homie knew that he liked her. So one day, bro, hey, you liked her, bro? Let's go. I know what she's doing. I know where she's at right now. So he took her to a room, and that fool's older brother was fucking the shit out of her, bro.
Oh, dude.
Whoa, that just escalated. Wow, that's a lot more intense than mine.
Bro.
Stabbing that shit.
I was at the fucking Denver Comedy Works. When I heard that, I won last comic standing, bro. I just headlined the theater. I didn't give a fuck. I screamed, bro. They had to kick me out of the room. I was hollering. He goes, all that. He goes, you know what, man? I realized back then, at that moment, that, man, not enough push-ups or not enough, bang shots.
Wait, so
My
he
flower.
liked the girl, so tried to impress her in the sweetest way, and then the guy
And his friend.
brought
His
him
friend.
over and let him peek in the room where some dude was
His brother, his older brother.
just tearing it
Yeah.
up. Oh man, that's ruthless.
Yeah, I died, bro.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, the most realest story or the funniest, bro. I fucking
That
hope,
was
I hope I don't fuck it up for him if he's telling that joke somewhere. Man,
Which
but
brother was doing it?
I don't know, man.
Which brother?
The little brother.
Dude, that is fucked up. That is the human condition in a nutshell. I
Oh,
mean,
hell
that's
yeah, dude.
that was way more intense than my story.
Came full circle.
Nah, yours
It
was
is.
real
That's
too.
what I was talking about though the other day. There are so many dicks around this world,
Yeah,
People
well,
wanna
do
just
shit like
fuck
that.
shit up.
That dude's a dick to do that to him.
But like we were talking about stuff like that, like somebody just
Like dicks or
breaking,
dicks?
like like somebody
Assholes.
just breaking your stuff because
Oh,
they want to.
we were just
we were
talking
talking
about
about
that.
and I said that's human nature. That is the
Like,
problem with
we were just talking about,
humanity
we were talking
right there.
about that because we were walking, Lisa and I were.
But that's fucking
I'm
something
fucking-
up too.
I'm
That's-
fucking all
dude.
high and
Yeah.
I'm eating my fucking acai bowl, and there's a
You eat a sauce?
and there's a
A side
and
of
there's a
side.
fixie.
Carne asadi.
That's a good one, dog.
Carne asadi. You take it. I'm gonna do that shit out
Carne asai.
Carne
that's
asai.
What's
fun.
carne
Take it.
acai, bro?
Take
It's that what's that meat they eat? It's tartar, right? Tartar.
Yeah, tartar.
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 The way that just means
What's
raw.
tartar,
It just
homie?
means
It's
raw.
carne
Raw.
acai, dog.
Give me a little bowl of that shit.
So wait,
You
so
still
what?
got it, cocksucker.
So wait, what happened? Finish
Where?
the story. I don't know. You
The Wriggle story.
no, you had
Oh.
another. You were talking about dicks.
Oh, dicks.
No,
So,
well,
people
because
breaking
you were
shit.
saying
So
what a dick that
breaking
guy
shit.
was, the brother
So we're
was.
walking. I'm eating
And
my
you said that's
my
humanity
carne
in a nutshell.
acai bowl, bro, with horchata, and I see a fixie. I'm just trying to ask, There you go. Anyway, so
Shut come
don't stop me. I'm on a roll here.
Uh-huh.
So I look over to the left, and there's a fixie bike with no seat, and one of the tires is beat the fuck up, bro.
yeah.
Like if somebody hit it with a sledgehammer, and you know, he didn't have to do all that. He could just stole the fucking bike, but he just did it to be a dick.
Yeah.
And she said, Lisa said, those are humans.
Yeah.
You're right, because a lion will never go over to where the beaver lives and take a shit in his house.
Yeah, they don't destroy stuff just for the sake of destroying it or to make somebody mad.
You don't see rhinos peed on top of alligator eggs.
Yeah.
Just for the
Being a
fuck of
dick.
it, you know?
Yeah.
That's how animals are
You
better
do
than
that
us.
is a good joke. A lion would never take a shit for a beaver.
Just to be able to go rah!
It's true.
That's true, bro.
buddy.
You ever done bad shit like that to somebody?
No, not
Just
really.
to be a
I
dick?
wasn't a dick like that, dude.
I did one time when I was a little kid,
You're a
bro.
dick.
I did it.
Yeah, I
There was a
was
bunch of guys playing handball.
What?
They were playing handball, and there were a bunch of cholos, and they had like a case of beer, and my brother and I, we took it, we hid it.
See, but I think that's your brother, though, Angel. I think that's his
My brother,
character, though,
Angel,
his,
said-
his nature.
Angel.
He was no angel.
No,
Angel.
Concentrate on the
What's
hell part.
up, Jamie? Kennedy in the house, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You got dates coming up? You still touring?
Yeah, I got tonight. I'm leaving. I'm going to Schaumburg. When's the last time you've
Chicago,
been to
Schaumburg,
Of course.
baby.
Illinois.
Last summer, right?
Suburbs.
Yeah.
Last summer
The
you went.
mall. You end up in
Schaumburg,
the
people.
mall.
Improv.
I'll be there this weekend, and then in 2 weeks I'm doing Side Splitters in Tampa. I don't know the rest. I
Louis
gotta go
C.K.
on the website.
Louis C.K. was there last week.
Yeah, he was. Louis was there, which
Sold
either
out
is,
3
which
shows.
is either one of two things: either I'm in the hot club, or Louis is trying to sneak some dates in. So, but it's awesome that it's a great club. So I'm excited. Yeah, Louis went in there and did 3 days.
Imagine now, bro. That'd be a
Yeah,
funny.
you didn't have any protesters there.
That'd be a funny sketch,
Good.
huh? Like Louis C.K. walking in looking for a new agent, and then you have when he walks in, there's like plastic everywhere, like you're gonna kill somebody.
I know where you go.
And I thought it was gonna be.
Kind of like that story that
D.
D. Militant said about Cat Williams.
Yeah.
You know D. Militant, right?
Who is that?
Gerald Middleton, black dude from BET.
Littleton.
Littleton.
Okay, yeah.
D. Militant.
What about him?
He wrote a unbiographical book about Cat Williams,
He did?
Unauthorized
unauthorized,
biography, yeah.
about his days of opening up for him. Let me tell you that book
And
is
writing for
fucking
him.
good.
Wait, how does Cat feel about the book?
He,
Oh, he put a hit on him.
No comment.
Well, there's a comment. There's a story at the end about how
He
he
wrote-
shows up to Cat's house.
He
Cat's
said shows
house.
up to Cat's
and
house,
Cat
and in the
had-
room is Cat with his 2 bodyguards, and the whole room is filled with plastic.
And there's like several baseball bats
Several
and
baseball
clubs
bats on
and
the
things
floor
on
and
the floor.
clubs.
And he thought he was gonna get like killed and beat the shit up.
And what
Like,
happened?
Have the shit beat out of him.
He asked him for the keys to the car that Cat Williams loaned him or gave
Something.
him.
Yeah, he asked for the keys to his car, and I think he gave him the keys, and then he said he had to go do something. and
Cat
then-
wanted the keys back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think somehow he got out of there. I can't even remember how he got out. I've read that book. But yeah,
So
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
D. Militant wrote that book.
Yeah.
Whoa, and he's not worried?
It's been a few years since
If
that
you
one
have
came
a
out.
book where you write about plastic and bats.
I think it's been probably 4 or 5 years since that book came out.
Yo, man.
At least.
Cat Williams is genius.
So you're in Schaumburg.
Kills
Remember we
me.
knew
So
him when he was
funny.
Cat
Hell
in the
yeah.
Hat.
Huh?
I knew him.
I remember
Yeah, Cat in the
Hat.
Hat, right?
Yeah, when
That-
was at the store?
That was him.
Yeah.
He threw a little trench coat and a hat.
Yeah.
Looking at the hamburger. Waka, waka, waka.
It's crazy how many.
You never partied hard like everybody else?
You mean like drugs and stuff?
Yeah.
Nah,
Weed.
a little bit of weed sometimes, but I'm not,
OG Louis 13.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I mean, cause dude, I get paranoid, So it's like, plus
I get paranoid sober, bro.
really? Are you lifted right now?
Not really.
No.
That's a good, yeah. But I just think I wouldn't be able to think.
If I go 3 hours sober in the morning, I'm gonna have like 30 enemies in Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah,
Snapchat.
yeah.
I'm gonna just tell people. I'm gonna let people have it. What are you selling, bitch? Ain't nobody wants to buy that shit.
You gotta go
You
off
live-
on all your
You
fans.
live with your mom. You got no fucking follow. You got no fucking people say they get to all my followers and all my supporters. You get no supporters,
I'm an
bitch.
influencer.
You live in Omani. Sometimes you want to go off. Like, bitch, what shit? You ain't rescuing no pit bulls. No, like some people are just like, not pit bull, but just, they go up there, man, and like, I feel the biggest creep sometimes when I go to someone's page and I look, and then I realize I'm the only one there. Now it's awkward, you know.
Oh, like a live
You
video?
ever go on a live video with somebody and then like they're the only one there?
Oh.
That's creepy, huh?
Oh, just you and them?
Like I just had
Like nobody else showed up.
Loserville.
Yeah.
I just-
That's Loserville.
Sometimes you accidentally
Are
on
you saying-
Instagram, it pops up on
Wait,
the top.
are you saying so?
I
Like, if we were on
accidentally-
here right now, we would just be with like
One guy.
Joaquin Rodriguez?
Yeah.
What's up, Joaquin? It was just that. Wow, that would be so.
Shout out, man.
Weird.
So it'll be like, so what you want to talk about?
Hey,
FaceTiming,
Joaquin.
basically, shit.
Like sometimes I
wow.
go to DJs who are mixing and I'm the only one listening, bro.
Dude, are you serious?
And I'm like, I write down like, so if I'm the only one, can I make a request?
Follow me on SoundCloud, bro.
So how many movies have you written?
Written? Well, I partly wrote Malibu's Most Wanted.
Badass movie.
Thank you, Preach. I didn't write it, but
You know how
pro-
badass, Jamie?
Huh.
That there was a guy at the Laugh Factory selling a bootleg.
For real?
For reals.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Back in
and
03
I
or
was little
recently?
downtown LA. That
Long time
motherfucker
ago.
was everywhere, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
You know what
that.
movie was not there, man?
What?
On Golden Pond.
Oh, shit. They didn't have that on the DVD?
No, bro. Everybody had that movie, bro. That shit was more bootleg than. I'm thinking it was up there like with Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
As far as
Soul-
bootleg.
yeah,
'Cause that's
Soul
how
Plane.
Kevin Hart blew up.
Yeah.
Was the bootlegs.
Well, yeah, it's true, by
Yeah,
the way. Soul
yeah.
Plane was everywhere. Kicking It Old School, I produced.
Your show?
My show, I wrote and produced with help, obviously. So, yeah, a few things. Produced some stuff. Now, you know, it's different. I'm trying to, like, do it again, but I feel like they're more of decision makers than ever. There's never been more places to distribute content and more people going like this. Well,
Tell me about it.
let's decide what's the characters. It's like overthinkeverything.com.
Yeah, we were pitching a reality. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, and they want you to do something that's already done.
Yeah, well, we were pitching a reality show. Well, it wasn't reality.
show,
It was
right?
unscripted. This is the one at the border. Anyway, but we were pitching it everywhere, and every executive had the same comment. Well, what's the like goal?
Oh my
in
What's the
god!
message?
in each episode? Like,
Viewership.
is there like a challenge we can do in each episode? And I was like, fuck it.
Oh
what
my
kind
God.
of challenge? Like,
I'm
and
like, well,
what?
that's
That's
where
the hot
days go.
thing now, and that's what everybody wants to do.
Let me
It's
tell you
like,
something.
oh,
Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Do not give in.
Because
You
we
have
wanted to
just
go
do
and
it.
explore the
No.
towns around the border and all that stuff. Anyway,
Listen, you're
but-
gonna pitch to people that are only getting 10,000 views
so
anyway.
annoying.
Just stay here. I'm telling you, it's beyond annoying. Like, I can't listen to people that were in grade school give me notes when I was already starring in Scream 2.
And they're
Not
so
Scream 1, Scream 2.
they're
you know what
so
I mean? Like,
afraid to take a risk on anything new and different,
that's because
and they want to. They're
Do-
afraid to lose their job.
Can I say this thing that I say, and you guys can use this on the podcast? The problem why this town has so many issues is because we have risk takers
Mm-hmm.
pitching to the risk averse.
You're right.
We only live by our balls.
Mm-hmm.
We got nothing. Living in cars, you know, a young baby, we started nothing. And these people go to college, don't want to lose their job. It's fucked up.
They don't, man.
They're so afraid.
That's an enormous point, dude.
Hashtag
True.
deep. Hey, Jimmy got deep, vato.
Man, when there was a movie when I saw you come in, I said, "Oh shit, Jamie Kennedy's in the movie." Oh, she'll be robbing that guy.
Well, on As Good as It Gets.
Yeah, as good as it
Well,
gets.
so you shouted that in the movie theater?
Fuck yeah. He hit the guy with a fucking club.
Yeah. I was robbing that guy. I originally took that part from a Mexican. That's a joke, everybody. That was.
People get offended and go, you know what? White people always taking jobs.
That's true.
How about the white people that give jobs? Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Pretty
What are you
compliant.
guys talking about? Thank you for the shout out, Jamie Kennedy. Shout out to Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. It is crazy though, right?
Yeah, man.
It's like a great time to be your own entity. And now it's just a matter of getting people to see it. But like pitching is like to me, I would think it would be a no-brainer.
Look,
Right?
People always say that.
6 years ago, he had a manager. I've been his manager for the last 7 years.
Oh, this escalated.
But 6 years ago,
You're also the
he was with somebody else.
One man.
he was with somebody else, and that person,
not gonna say
that
any
company,
names. We're not gonna say names.
wanted to know some ideas, some pitches.
Biography in the city.
And one of those pitches was about a couple of guys, kind of like clerks, but who worked in a weed shop,
Counter guys.
Just-
Wait a minute,
dispensary.
I don't see that at all. Go ahead.
But wait, this was 6 years ago.
Okay.
And the manager goes, yeah, I don't know. I don't think people are really ready for a weed show yet.
With a
And we're
Mexican
like,
in it.
look, it's legal in these states. It's medically legal in these states, and like it's growing. It's growing.
The foresight.
This is his manager.
Wow.
Shutting it down, not an executive,
Hold
before
on.
it even gets out the door. And we were just like, and then he started calling with some conference call about how he can get up the Twitter followers.
Oh my god.
And I was like, we got to end this relationship. We gotta-
Wow, you're not gonna shout the company out. Don't shout it out.
Well, he was with Roar, but it was small. It was a guy, just his manager.
Yeah, a
there.
lot of people don't have the vision, man.
No,
They don't
they're
have. You know
afraid.
who's gonna believe in
But
you?
how many shows came out
You.
about weed after that?
And
Like
you.
4 years later.
A lot of shows come out weed.
And then
Oh,
we
they'll
just
tell
gave
you, you
up.
know what? There's already too many shows about comedians. Then another one pops up on HBO.
I know. That's the biggest thing when you're pitching a sitcom. Well, what do you want them to do? Because for a job, because we want to avoid comedian, because audiences don't really like that. It's like Seinfeld was a highly
Yeah.
popular show about a comedian.
And no history.
Crashing is in its 3rd season
Yeah.
right now on HBO.
Yeah,
The Margot lady.
yeah.
The fabulous.
Maisel.
Oh,
Maisel.
Mrs. Maisel. I mean, it's
Mrs.
about
Margot.
a comic.
Get Margot
Yeah,
Manischewitz.
Margot Kidder's in it, right?
Margot.
Margot.
Hey, the Margot
The
lady.
favorite.
Anyway,
eh?
that's
They
that's
got the
shit.
Margot lady.
It's
Che
so-
Margot Razan.
it kills me. That one kills me, and it's like, yeah, but you haven't. First of all, you haven't seen a Latino perspective as a comic.
Never.
That's a whole different community of people.
There's El Madrigal in that comedy store show. What did they play with a big mustache?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he plays like a
Freddie Prinze?
70s, like Freddie Prince style guy, I think. But it's you can't get past him.
The
You
whole
can't
show could be
change
my
their
fucking
mind.
Natural Fuzz days. No, we're looking at Dodger Stadium.
Well, we wanted to do one
Yeah.
about a comic who had fallen, but that
That's funny. Somebody said Matt Blake, question mark.
no, it wasn't Matt Blake.
He's not a Roar.
How do you even know him? Who
This-
are you?
A troll.
This guy?
You were mentioning somebody special,
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
somebody special, maybe. No, he's not Matt Blake.
What's up? Where people find you at? What's your Instagram?
Go to Instagram at Jamie Kennedy. No,
The
the
Jamie.
Jamie Kennedy Instagram. Jamie Kennedy on Twitter. Jamie Kennedy on Facebook. I don't know. Snap. You can find me on there. I don't even know what my name is. There's too many of this shit. We gotta document
many.
everything as we.
You
do
were on
it.
CNN once
Yeah, I was.
with another comedian, Jenna.
Jenna.
Janie or Jenna something. Jenna Goods. I don't know.
Jenna Goose.
What were you on CNN,
Could be
man?
anything.
Talking about.
Could be
Hey,
anything.
hey,
Her
you
name
was
could
on
be
CNN
Amy.
once with
Was-
Janice.
I remember hearing that the guy from fucking.
What was that all about, Mr.
the
Kennedy?
the
Done
usual-
Her
so
name's
many-
probably Laura.
the usual
I know.
suspects. You were there with
Hey.
you were there here with Jenny
Hey.
Stanhope.
You was in the Beverly Center once. I'm like, dude, I don't remember. I've been on CNN a few times. I forget.
The first time though.
With a female comedian?
No,
You sure?
What were they doing?
talking. They had a panel.
You're still cold.
You're killing me.
Anyways, man, I didn't take
20
notes.
questions.
Get
This-
warm.
I know stuff that's not on Wikipedia.
Bro,
Do you have a Wikipedia?
I
Yeah.
do, but I don't.
Who
keep
did it?
I don't know. People write shit.
fairly
all-
accurate.
People do it.
No, is it? No, it isn't.
It has crazy stuff, but it's pretty all right.
Wait, you read
He's
it?
fact checked. He's fact checked your Wikipedia.
How do you know?
already.
Give
it's
us one, give us
accurate?
one,
I'm
bro.
me.
Oh yeah, but no, as far
How
as
do
like
you know? I'm
Wikipedia,
me.
everybody shits on it, but it's pretty accurate. Some of the
Not
shit's
my
off.
shit?
You
Yeah.
mean in general?
How do you
Yeah, in
know?
general,
You
yeah.
mean
How
in
do you
general?
know my shit's
Oh,
accurate?
I peeked at
Look
it
it
yesterday.
up,
But
man.
you don't know if it is. You didn't ask me.
Oh yeah, but comparative to
He
like the
didn't
stuff that's
ask
legit
me.
on
He's like, I
IMDb, your stuff that's published on your
Yeah, but they
page.
have to. All they do is basically they go back and they cite those
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
like IMDb
So-
biography.
It used to be totally wild and
So
out
if his
and not
biography
accurate.
is crazy,
Yeah.
then that stuff will.
But
people
here's the
will
thing
pull
is
from
that
that, and it'll become a
There's
crazy
movies that I
Wikipedia.
never did on IMDb,
Yeah.
And there's also movies
Oh,
coming
yeah,
up that
people
I
tag-
didn't do.
That's because people tag you because they want to hype up whatever project they're doing, and they think they
Exactly.
can tag you. But you can't tag like ABC. Or I was on an ABC show or anything. That'll get
Just the artist himself.
booted. But
Right.
people can tag artists. He's tagged on like 2 or 3 things.
But
he's done.
some of it is real.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not enough. It's weird.
It totally, it's spotty as hell.
There are people that have like these huge Wikipedias, and it's like I had never heard of you, and they're in there like writing it. I've never put one thing. It's like, and then he crossed the street when he was 9, and what happened was he was inspired by sparrows, and it's like, what are you? Because I'm too busy. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I mean?
totally,
So
dude.
I barely have anything.
Like you would never approve this photo.
No, dude.
Let me see, let me see,
Dude.
turn around. Damn, you were yoked, huh?
I was like, fuck.
By the way,
he's
look
a-
at that.
He was an
That's-
arm wrestler.
He'll
ready?
play that murderer, bro. He'll
Hold
his
on.
wife in Modesto.
This is 3 things. I'm gonna tell you what this is.
Go for
That's after I was
Fuck,
I had a
gay.
dude. I had a
You're like Roy, bro.
I had
After
like
Pam
a-
left him.
bottle. This was in San Diego during Comic Con in 2009. I had a bottle of prosecco the night before, and
Oh,
I was dating J Love, and we just got in an argument. 100% facts.
Yeah.
Look at that. So I
Now
was.
that's for Wikipedia.
Yeah,
right there.
you go.
that.
But
Put that
yeah,
in there.
I wouldn't approve.
Then you're the red carpet with somebody.
Yes. I love it. That's
the
the only
red carpet
pictures
with the-
because she's famous, but no one ever asked me about other
That's,
women
that's
I
the only
dated.
2 photos you have.
But like,
Let me see that other one.
what about the girl from Chili's I dated? Nobody asked me about her. She's nice.
She wanted to be an actress.
Regional manager.
Shared a Bluminati.
Oh yeah.
They're bomb, dude.
I love that he goes, your Wikipedia. is pretty accurate."
James Harvey
now he's
Kennedy.
now he's on
Harvey.
Wikipedia.
Look
all
at
day.
him. Hey fool, I saw you on that Wikipedia.
Have you? Did
Kennedy
you do
was
your
born
dates?
in, he was born in
Nah.
Upper Darby Township.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Right by
they still wear wigs over there. Right?
right by Guadalajara.
lord.
They wear powder. They still wear powdered wigs over there. You go to court.
Lord Kennedy.
Why did you have your dates? Why did you write your dates? This is so weird. You wrote
Because-
all your dates up.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just
oh,
wrote,
he's
I
gonna
just
shout
wrote
him
March.
out.
I
Yeah,
just wrote
on the
March. He's
podcast.
gonna say.
Can
his.
you shout my shit out too?
Shut it out, bro.
Like, yeah, he
Right now.
opened the floor. to
Well,
it.
I got
Let's go to your
Schaumburg this week.
website.
Then I got
Thursday through Sunday.
yeah, dude. I must be getting
Illinois.
better because I
Schaumburg
added 6.
Improv.
And then I'm
Oh, they added some in Schaumburg?
Tampa.
That's a big room.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Louis C.K.'s new favorite club at Side Splitters, and then I don't know.
Side
That's it.
splitters.
I'm actually almost toward the end of my tour. I just shot a special, so everybody look for. I got to finish the edit today, actually.
Look, I see it right there. Jamie Kennedy's wife.
I know. Fuck.
What are you putting
Then
that out
it
on?
says Jamie Kennedy's net worth, Jamie Kennedy's movies, Jamie
I
Kennedy's
went-
show.
I went. I don't know yet. I got. I
Okay.
made it independently, and there was a
Sweet.
guy that wanted to produce it that produced his, and I was almost.
Scott
talking-
Montoya?
I am not sure.
Oh.
Somebody, but I'm
Claude
gonna sell
Shires.
it somewhere.
Probably Claude.
Claude Shires.
Because I right now, everyone I talked to did it independently.
yeah, we
We
did ours
sold our
independently.
HBO in that way.
Yeah, and some of the biggest specials you see now are independent.
Except Netflix just said they're not sure how they're going to deal with that coming up.
But you know what? And
But-
guess what? And I was like,
But
oh,
other people will buy it.
but I was like, oh shit. But then I literally went on Netflix, and some of the biggest specials on there are like deep, like underneath, like houses with bad garages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like they're so deep and they're so huge.
Yeah.
So it's just about being there. But if I could do it anywhere,
Yeah.
shit, people are putting stuff on Vimeo and it's killing.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did it independently, and we spent way less than
Oh yeah.
anybody.
You don't
would,
need to.
you know, and it looked beautiful. And that guy,
Yeah.
Claude, I don't know if you were ever going to consider working with him, but they did a good job.
All right.
So Jamie-
Claude, so roar. That's what you're saying.
No, no, that's a different thing.
That's how realistic, right?
Huh?
On Unreal Media.
Unreal Media is the company.
Yes, I
Claude.
did hear.
Here's some
the guy.
trivia on Jamie Kennedy, bro. IMDb.
Oh,
we
go
didn't
for
know.
it.
Christ.
Here's
He was
trivia.
considered to play Bob Sugar and Jerry Maguire.
Yes.
Really?
No, I auditioned a lot, and then Jay got it. And I said that story the other night at the Comedy Store. I brought Jay up and how that was his first big breakout movie. I auditioned, but I mean.
In
he
March, you're
got it.
also coming to comics in Mohegan.
Oh, yeah,
Sun
Mohegan Sun.
in Connecticut.
Mohegan
You do
Sun
that?
up at
I
a
think I
casino.
seen you there.
No, he hasn't done
No, I haven't
Mohegan
done
Sun
it.
yet. I used to
Casino
go
have
gamble
fun,
there when I
huh?
lived in
Bro.
New York.
Now,
You'll kill there. You got to go there.
I
Because
used
you
to-
know
I need
why?
to go.
Because you're funny and you're a legend anyway, but just in case, it's all Native Americans. So
Hey, and I'm
they'll,
39%.
they'll just think you are anyway.
Hell
right?
yeah, bro.
That was a joke. Please don't get offended.
You're the youngest of 6 children.
Jess.
I'm the oldest of 7.
Are you?
In a damn, it's outdated
Irish
though.
Catholic family.
Outdated here, bro. In a relationship with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Human.
Hewitt.
She is human,
Misspelled
yes.
it. They spelled it Hewitt.
Dude, what?
That's what I'm gonna call her from now on, dude. Jennifer Love Human.
Yeah, her dad is Jay Hewlett, bro.
Jennifer Love Humid. What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude. This is
I
like
have to
just,
play Debbie.
Bro.
Yes. Okay.
Who's
Do
that?
these pants make my butt look big?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Say
girl that
yes.
sounds like.
Oh, this is awful.
That character.
That's
Your
the one that
character.
sounds like you,
I
a
need to go
character.
home and change.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, if you're concerned with how big your butt looks,
I think I
it's the
auditioned for
worst
this.
pant choice you can make.
Really?
There's no fabric back there,
Oh, for heaven's.
and it's actually squeezing your butt up and out.
Maybe I should just wear some chinos.
Chinos would be.
Oh, that's a dude?
It's a dude.
Wait, do you want to hear my voice?
Yeah.
Go for
Remember
it.
my
yeah,
old character
It comes
I
out
used to
all
do?
the time, though. I hear it every once in a while.
My lady, because it came this lady that I used to work at the supermarket, and she would ask for samples, and I would
that's
hold the
right.
lunch meat, and
You
she'd
used to
come
give
up to me and she'd go,
samples.
you got something I can snack on? Cause I'm kind of hungry. Oh, is that ham? Oh, I love ham. Let me try some of this ham. And now, if I do that character, it gets quiet sometimes. So,
Backlash.
so this is what I say, Blacklash. I say, wait, isn't this the age of acceptance? Right?
28.
Like, nobody feels like they are, right? Like, men feel like they're women, dogs feel like they're cats, donuts feel like they're croissants. Donuts and croissants have gotten together and made the cronut.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cronut.
What if
haven't had it.
inside I feel like a black woman? Would I be accepted if I was walking around, y'all want to go to Starbucks? What if I felt like that was me? I wouldn't get accepted.
But you're supposed to get accepted.
Exactly.
under
But
today's
in the
temperature.
black community, if you actually are part of
Who's
the
this?
community, and that's where it comes from, where this is part of your
Yeah.
environment, black people will accept you like
Exactly.
that, and they will think that's funny.
Yes, it's white people.
It's white
Yeah.
people
White
who are
people
bothered
are
by
annoying.
it because they're not comfortable talking about race, and they're not talking about.
Stay with me on this one. I just held your hand like Jennifer Love Humid.
It's getting
The
hot
most
in here.
annoying,
Get the DVD.
the most annoying hecklers of all time. You stay with me on this. Are white women in their 40s. I call them
Dancing moms.
I call them white wine warriors, the triple dubs, right?
dubs.
Am I right?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got
man.
that W in them, and they're like, I was helping the show.
I'm your biggest fan. I brought 20 people to see you.
Yeah, it's her birthday. Why?
I need to speak to the manager.
Am I right?
now.
Yeah, man.
Stop me when I
I think
lie.
every comic alive would say this.
They are
They
the
agree.
most entitled. We got to do a bit about it. Whoever
a-
gets to it
she's a
first, we'll
leader.
share the bit.
You should have it.
They're the most entitled of anyone. Like,
she
white
wanted a-
guys are a piece of shit. What about white women?
And it's the oldest bitch on the bachelorette party, too.
Always. She's getting married. It's her third.
In 2 weeks. To Tom.
I had this fucking chick. This is 2019, maybe 2018. The end. Fucking penis.
For saying wine privilege.
Penis. Wow. Oh, yo. Uggs magazine. Hilarious. Thank you. I take that. Bro.
That was
See,
a good one,
this
dog.
fucking-
You do it, bro.
Yo.
No, don't say white privilege.
Wine privilege.
It's just wine
That's
privilege.
genius.
Genius.
This fucking chick put the fucking cocktail penis. You know the big. They got the big penis. head?
Right.
You know the ones about that size.
Stubby motherfucker.
Put that shit in my mouth.
Oh my
I didn't ask for that. But guess I'm the victim.
Battery, dog.
But guess what? I was at the merch table, so I was like, cash or Venmo.
Who was it that was saying?
I gotta move the shit. I don't want to carry it.
Who was that comic who was saying?
Wine privilege.
Was
Yes.
It was Bill Burr who
Bill
said
Burr.
that girl came by, that other female comic or whatever. Was it a female comic or just another female celebrity?
Yeah.
Anyway, she flicked him in his dick.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of his, and he was like that's sexual assault right there.
Yeah.
you can go
Oh,
to
she
And
jail
hurt
he
for
you.
that
didn't get
shit.
mad at that because
Wait a
this
minute.
woman was coming down. This was one of the things he told at the Writers Guild show you did.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah.
but by the way, not only that, and to him, but also that's the most painful
Oh,
thing
yeah.
you
I
can
mean,
fucking do.
yeah.
If she hits a nut, dude, it's over.
Yeah, so she flicked him and she didn't know him.
Did he
It
sue?
was like no, but You could.
He should
That's
get
the
like,
stuff that women get away with
Yeah,
and men can't
yeah,
get away with.
right.
Go over there and flick some vagina and see
Dude,
what happens.
I had this
Killer
lady.
dog.
I had a lady recently at one of my favorite clubs in San Jose. I seen you
Bro,
up there, Holmes.
badass club, bro.
The best, right? This older lady, I called her the Slim Jim. You know when they're like 80 and they're tan, they look like a Slim Jim. She had these red nails, and I'm looking at her nails, and she goes, "You like that red nail, bro?" It's like smoker, and I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Wouldn't that look good wrapped around your cock?" I'm not kidding. 80 years old, right? That's what she said to me, and I was like, man. I kind of for a minute, I was like, man, you what? Like, you know, cause it was like the second show,
Yeah.
you know, that Tostito place is closed.
Oh, you're in a club across the street?
Yeah, so nothing was open, so I
Damn.
thought me in the old bag. I thought that was land bag.
You've been to Corpus
That was
Christi too,
land
right?
bag. I have. Dude, they got a statue
What's the name of
up
that
there,
fat fool there? That
Selena?
booked me?
John?
They got a statue of him.
Who booked you? John Roman?
Bro, I don't know who booked me. Wait,
Oh, the pizza place?
that pizza place is bomb.
Wow,
Mesquite Comedy Grill.
Bro.
Yeah, Mesquite.
By the
dog.
way, let's go back.
How
there.
many motherfuckers?
Did you sell out there? You probably sold
I
out.
did.
How many shows you do?
I did like 4. No,
I did 4,
I think
but
like 3 or
2
4.
a night?
It's
you
a
could
weird-
probably
yeah.
do 20.
Man, you gotta like run from openers over there, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of openers.
Javi
Bro.
Luna in the game?
Desperate to be open.
That place is dope.
Big fat Javi Luna driving you around.
Yeah.
Fool's
Dude,
fat as fuck,
it's
huh?
crazy. We like to say calorically challenged.
I did a bid, bro, and that's where Selena's from, right?
Yeah.
I said that I got so drunk I was humping the Selena statue. They got me for statutory rape.
Beady beady bing.
They had concrete evidence, people. Hey, Al
like
Berman,
it.
what's up?
Yo, I gotta bounce.
All right,
dude.
bro, give my dates.
We're not leaving.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
You can hang out. I gotta just give my dates.
Thank you so much, bro.
What's up, fool? I'm gonna be in
Keep
Birmingham, Alabama, February 15th at the Stardome through the 17th. Raleigh, North Carolina, the whole new, brand new improv. February 22nd through the 24th. Miami, Florida, what? Brand new improv.
I want to go there.
March 8th through the 10th. Tala Carreta, I'm coming over for some coffee and
By the
some
way,
rice and beans.
That's Cubano.
Yeah.
Cubano. I have a good time now. Cubano.
San Angelo, Texas. I'm back. San Angelo looks like New Orleans with Mexicans in it. March 15th, I'll be there at the Performing Arts Center, the San Angelo Performing Arts Center. Also, Wichita, Kansas. I'm coming to you March 16th. Grand Junction, Colorado, Arlington Theater. And, Dallas, Texas.
Grand Junction is Avalon Theater
Avalon Theater. Also, Arlington Improv in Dallas, people.
at the end of March.
At the end of March. Rodrigo,
Yes.
you coming, right? That's
Yeah,
right,
man.
you are. What's
guys.
up, fool? Rodrigo, what you got?
At the Stardome this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie Kennedy.
Alabama,
Big dog.
Birmingham.
Appreciate you.
I
Let's
told you,
do
man, people
more.
don't believe me when I know people. I know
Keep
people.
shining,
dog.
my boy.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Congrats.
Quick photo. Let's take a
Wait,
quick photo.
yo.